Every person on this call right now is listening to me with their conscious mind, your thinking mind, the mind you went to school with, the mind you take tests with, the mind you go on every meeting with. You see, only 4% of your results are going to come from a meeting. 4% of your results. You see, some of you are on this call, and I'm stepping on your guys' toes because you need to hear this stuff. You guys really need to hear this stuff. Only 4% of your results are going to come from this meeting. Just thinking, just watching another call. Some of you just want, okay, what's the secret sauce? Jason's the chairman 10. Oh, what's the secret sauce that he has? Oh, he has a bunch of followers already. None of that. It's none of that. It's here. 96% of your results comes from your paradigm, your subconscious minds, the ideas you hold of yourself, how you feel about yourself. Drop a 7 in the chat right now if you're afraid to do an Instagram video, to show your face on Instagram. Drop a 7 in the chat. It's okay. There's going to be others of you. If you're afraid to get on camera and do an Instagram video or do an Instagram live, drop a 7 in the chat. Look, you're not alone. You see that? Those are the things that are actually holding you back. It's not going to be a meeting that's going to change that. It's your self-image. That's why I really want to do the self-image lesson with you guys. Next week, your goal should get to be, as a community, LFG, I'm on the LFG team as well, is to put 500 people so everybody can understand the self-image. You see all those 7s? Those are the things that are actually holding you back. It's those views of yourself saying, I'm not confident. I don't know what to say. What if only 3 people hop on the call? I'm not like Jason. I'm not like Christy. I'm not like Matt. I'm not like Alex. I don't have a lot of followers. It's those ideas fixed in your subconscious mind that are holding you back. It's not a tactic. It's not a script. It's not a phone call. It's not a promotion. It's not a trading strategy. It's your self-image, how you view yourself. Now, we're not even talking about goal setting. Do you guys want me to keep talking about this, or you want me to go into goal setting? Jason, do you want me to keep, I'm just rolling with this. Jason, you want me to keep talking about this, or you want me to go into goal setting?
Keep going. Just keep going. We got this. Run it.
Okay, cool. I was like, this is the longest intro I've ever done, 17-minute intro. Literally, it comes down to how you view yourself. Let me talk about emotional state. Yeah, we're not even doing lesson 1. Hold on. We're just gonna restart this, all right? So let me check this out. I'm gonna share this with you guys, all right? I'm gonna talk about emotional state right now because this is something I'm personally going through. Emotional state. Emotional state, guys. If I was to say, I'm getting the chills right now. Like literally, I'm getting the chills. This shit's crazy. If I was to say, what are the 3 things, the 3 key steps that you need to grow in your awareness level to get to the next rank? See, Jason wants to get to Chairman 500, Chairman 1,000 because of his awareness level. Some of you just want to get to Chairman 10, Chairman 25. That's okay. You know what it comes down to? 3 things. Understanding the paradigm, understanding your conditioning, and the ability to change it. If you've seen me speak before, you'll understand what a paradigm is. Bob says it's not good enough just to know about the paradigm. You have to know how to change it. So number 1 is the paradigm. If you want to get to the next level, awareness in your paradigm and how to change it. Number 2, awareness in your self-image. You see, your self-image is within your paradigm. The self-image, how you view yourself, is in your paradigm. And number 3, actually, I'm going to talk about these right now. Why not? And number 3, your emotional state. Your emotional state. Your emotion is so important, guys. To like, we're going to get into this. Let's talk about the paradigm really quick. Somebody say something in this chat. If you're liking this right now, I'm literally just having the Holy Spirit come to and through me, fill me and prepare the hearts of you guys. If you guys are loving this right now, say something in the chat. Somebody say something in that chat. I love it. I love it. Right? I don't even know what I'm saying, but I'm just rolling with it. That's why I just let the Holy Spirit move through me, for real. Let's talk about the paradigm. Okay? The paradigm. What is the paradigm? What is the paradigm? You see, this thing, the paradigm controls 100% of your results. You notice I don't talk like any of the other leaders in your business. I'm not talking about a trade. I'm not talking about recruiting or building a team. I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you. You understand yourself, you begin to understand others. The paradigm. You see, the paradigm is the seed in your mind. Earl Nightingale says, the mind is like the earth. It will grow whatever it is you plant in the mind. You can plant corn. You can plant corn, and if you water it and nurture it, you will grow a vegetable that will nurture and feed you and guide you. And on the flip side, you can plant nightshade, which is a deadly poison, in the same earth. And you can water it and tender it, and that nightshade will kill you. You see, the earth does not care whether you plant corn or plant nightshade. It will give you whatever you plant and harvest. Your subconscious mind is even more fertile than the soil of this world, the one that has fed generations of this world. Your mind is more powerful than the soil. You see, whatever you plant in your mind, in your paradigm, will grow and will nurture you or will kill you. And not kill you in the sense, actually it will kill you. I don't know who it said, I've heard this before. Most people live into the age of 25 and then they die at the age of 25 because their dreams die, and then they just have physical body until they die again at 65 years old, 70 years old. I don't, that's like a paraphrase. But most people die at the age of 25 with their dreams because they have planted over years of negativity. How was the paradigm formed? How was this seed formed? How was this fruit formed? It was formed as a child. It was formed. See, for the first 3 years of your life, you had no conscious mind. It was just subconscious mind. Everything flew into your mind. What your family said about you. Your weight, your relationships. I was kind of a fat kid as a child. You know why? My family always said I was a fat kid. They even gave me a nickname in Spanish called Sapo, which means toad in Spanish, because I was a fat kid. And all through middle school, I was a fat kid. I literally was a fat kid. And then I got into high school and I started making choices. I started changing my paradigm and I lost 50 pounds in 5 months. And I've always been on weight since. Why was that? It's because my family always said I was the fat kid, so I believed it, and I continued to be the fat kid till I was in high school, freshman year. Some of you think you're shy. I can't do an Instagram video. I can't go on live like Christy. I can't go on live with like Jason, like Neno. I can't do that. You know why? That's not true. That's not true. You have spiritual perfection within you that wants to expand. Your mind is looking for expansion and fuller expression. Expansion and fuller expression is the meaning of life. You want to expand. That's why you're on this call. That's why you're on LFG. That's why you decided to partner up with Jason. You want to expand. But what happened was an idea was planted in your mind as a child that said, oh, she's the shy one. Oh, he's the shy one. And guess what? You started believing it because everybody gets shy. But the thing was, you started to take that idea and make it concrete by believing in it. You started letting your outside world as a 4-year-old, as a 10-year-old, in kindergarten, in middle school. You started letting this outside world solidify that idea. You would get shy at the family party. You would get shy speaking in front of people. I guarantee you, Jason, you could probably, were you shy in middle school? And if you had to do a presentation? He was. But the thing was, he didn't believe that he was shy. He didn't believe it, so he got through it. Versus when you got shy, that idea of what your family said, oh, I'm shy, became true. And now here you are, 21, 22, 35, 40 years old, and you're afraid to do an Instagram video. You're afraid to show the plan. You're afraid to contact your brother. It's because of a belief. It's the paradigm. The paradigm is the seed. Your result is the fruit. Escúchame. Listen to me, family. I'm learning Spanish. I'm in Colombia right now. Listen to me, family. No amount of hard work is going to change your results. You can be on every meeting for the next 90 days, every meeting. I can get on a call with you 90 days from now and your results will be the same. It's not the hard work. It's not the meeting. It's the understanding of the paradigm. You see, the paradigm is the seed. Your results is the fruit. Think about an apple seed, a simple apple seed. You plant that in the earth, you water it, you tender it, and it turns into an apple. Very simple. Everybody understands that. No amount of hard work, watering it every single day, putting manure or whatever you need to plant a seed, whatever, a tree, is going to turn that apple seed into a banana. Are we all clear on this? We're all clear on this. Everybody understands that. Your paradigm is the seed. So why would you try to work hard to change an apple seed into a banana? That makes no sense. They would take you away to a safe place. If you start planting apple seeds expecting bananas, they will take you away to a safe place and put you in a nice white room with a white jacket, right? I love that saying from Jim Rohn. They'll take you away to a safe place. But you see, why would you try to work hard to change the seed in your mind that bears the fruit? What is the fruit in your life? Your team, your income, your relationships, your weight, where you live. I want everybody right now to look at their environment. Look around. Everybody look around. Look at where they live. Look at your bank account right now. Are you happy with that number? Look at your weight right now. Are you happy with your weight? Are you happy with your relationships? Don't be careful if that person's sitting next to you. Don't say anything if that person's sitting next to you. But are you happy with your relationship, your weight, your income, where you live? I want you to think about this. All of that I just mentioned is the fruit of the seed, which is the paradigm. How do you change the paradigm? Repetition. Repetition of an outside why idea. Repetition of an outside why idea. What do I mean by that? What do I mean by that? Okay. Oh, let's move this on here. Okay. Actually, let me show you this really quick. This is a better stick figure. Repetition of a why idea. Okay. Forget the stuff on the left and the right. Just look at the stick figure here. Okay. So let's just let this negative represent your current emotional state. Let this X right here, this negative, represent your internal state right now. You see, right now, your current level of awareness is producing your fruits. If you have X ideas, you see, there's a power flowing to and through you. There's a power flowing to and through you. Now, that power is neutral. Call it God power. Call it whatever you want, but it's a thinking power that flows into your consciousness. Now, that power is undeveloped. It's literally pure spiritual energy. A power is flowing to and through you. Now, based on your conditioning, you are going to mold that power into whatever it is you want in your life. Now, if you're not making conscious decisions, that power will flow into a negative, ignorant state. Ignorance is what's causing your results. So right now, here's this power flowing to and through you. You have been conditioned before you joined into I Am Academy or whatever respective company you're on. You had negative thoughts in your consciousness. Why? Because your results reflected that. If you don't like your results, it's a reflection of your paradigm. It's a reflection of what's going on. So this power is flowing to and through you. In your conscious mind, you have negative thoughts of yourself, of your environment, of this opportunity, whatever it is. And when you get emotionally involved with that, it puts negative thoughts in your subconscious. You see, your subconscious mind forms a vibration. That vibration is then expressed to and through your body in the form of action and in the form of feeling. So now that your body is in a negative state, guess what your results are going to be? Drop it in the chat. If you have negative in your consciousness, negative in your subconscious, and your body is in a negative state, guess what your results are going to be? Negative. It's simple. It is so simple. Okay. All right. This is let's get these guys removed. The chat is getting a little crazy. Hold on. So this is disrespectful, but hey, we're rolling with it. We don't need these kind of people. How do I remove these people from the chat? Okay, this person is blocked. Hold on, I'm gonna delete the chat, okay? Host only. Okay, we good to go. We deleted the chat. All right, we don't need that negativity. Guess what? I'm sorry, that person's bank account probably doesn't reflect what they want in their life. I'm sorry, homie. But anyways, we good to go. We good to go, family? Yo, I'm looking at the videos. Yo, if you're ready to go, I want to see you clapping. I want to see the clapping. Yo, let's get it going. Yo, we don't need that negativity. Yo, that person's bank account, they're probably, see what happens when you have hate when you have hate in yourself, you put hate out into the world. When you have hate inside, you put hate outside. If you have love inside of you, all you see is love in the world. If somebody's hating on you, what they're actually doing is they're showing love, but they don't know how to express it because they want what you have. But anyways, let's get back to what we're talking about. I feel bad for that person. But hey, let's put energy on the people that are here. What were we talking about? Emotional state. Okay, it's a negative state. So now let's flip on the positive side. There's a power flowing to and through you. We're talking about the paradigm. This is still part one, guys, paradigm. Now there's a power flowing to and through you. If you consciously make choices of what you want, consciously make choices of what you want. Vibe check. Vibe check. Where's your goal cards at? Vibe check. Where's your goal cards at? Where's your goal cards at? Look, many of you don't have your goal cards. Look at some of you are smiling. Some of you are like, shit, I left it upstairs. Look at you guys. Look at your goal cards. I'm sorry. You want to hit a next rank? You don't got your goal card on you. Jason, where's Jason? Where you at? Oh, Jason. All right. You see, there he is. Yo, you guys wonder why you're not getting results? Look at your pocket. Do you got a goal card on it? I'm gonna step on your toes here. Like I'm your big brother. I'm not your coach. I'm really not your coach. I'm your big brother that's gonna tell you how it is. If you want me to be soft on you, I'm sorry. This is not the right call for you. I'm gonna tell you straight up. If you don't got your goal card in your pocket, that's why you're not hitting your next rank. That's why people are not joining your team. That's why it's so hard for you to find prospects. You don't got a goal card in your pocket. All right. Anyways, so there's power flowing to and through you. I know this is some really deep stuff. So you have a choice to make conscious decisions. What do you want? How do you want to become? How do you want to operate your life? Do you want to find people? Do you want to be sliding in DMs all day? Or do you want people to slide into your DMs? That's a conscious choice. I consciously say, I'm so happy and grateful now that I attract new customers every single day into my business. And guess what? I attract them. Consciousness. Now what happens is I get emotionally involved in that idea. What does that mean? The subconscious mind understands two languages. Your paradigm understands two languages. Images and emotion. Images and emotion. You must plant a new image of who the person you want to become, the results you want with emotion. You visualize it. Some of you might be thinking I'm talking bullshit right now. I really don't care. Just look at my clients' results. Look at the results of Bob Proctor's students. Some of you might think this is crazy. All you need to do is believe it and try it and watch it work wonders in your life. You see, your subconscious mind, your paradigm controls 96% of your results. There's two people. Imagine there's two people. Person A. Person A is busting his ass, sending out DMs all day, trying to get people on the plan, trying to get people to Jason's opportunity meeting. They're on every meeting, all the calls all day long. That's person A. Person B, all he does is sit in his hammock right here, get a clear written description of the person he wants and the results that he wants, and he just meditates for 20 minutes a day, maybe 3-4 times a day. Guess who's going to get results faster? The person working hard or the person planting a new image in the paradigm? I know we don't have a chat here, but I want you to think about that. Write it on a piece of paper. Who do you think is going to get the results faster? The person visualizing the results. So now you have this image with emotion planted in your paradigm that paradigm then is expressed to and through your body in the form of action. That action then changes your results. That action then changes your results. Was everybody clear on that? I know some of you are like, this was new. Maybe some of it went over your head. Don't worry. I've been studying this for 4 months. But was everybody pretty clear on how what I was saying right there when it comes to the paradigm? There's a power flowing to you. You have the choice to choose what kind of life you want to live, the person you want to become. When you get emotionally involved by visualizing it, you want to hit Chairman 10, see yourself as a Chairman 10 and start acting like them now. For real, family, for real, listen to me. I used to hear this shit all the time. They would say, act as if you have it, visualize it. I would hear it, but I would never do it. I would never do it. I guess it had to take me paying Bob Proctor $33,000 to actually listen to the shit. You know, maybe I have to charge you guys thousands of dollars to teach so you guys actually do it. For real. I used to hear this, and some of you have heard this, but yet you haven't done it yet. Knowing, doing. Knowing what to do, actually doing it, two different things. Paradigm. I challenge you, for everybody, to go out there and plant that new image in the paradigm. How was it that my results changed? I went from earning $3,000 a month to 6 figures a month in 2 months. I've consistently earned multiple 6 figures a month coming from driving for Lyft. If you guys go on my YouTube channel, in January, I was making YouTube videos about Amazon Flex, delivering Amazon packages. I was selling on Amazon, restarting my Amazon store, and driving for Amazon, making daily cash. Go on my YouTube channel. I was earning $3,000 a month. And the fact that I've made multiple 6 figures this month is something to talk about. How did that happen? I sat in this hammock and I put a new image in my mind. That's what happened. Paradigm, number one. Number two, self-image. Self-image. How do you view yourself? You see, your self-image is in your paradigm. Your paradigm is a multitude of habits. This paradigm, it's a big thing. It's a big thing in your mind. But within that paradigm, one of the little snippets, one of the little ideas is how you view yourself. You see, you have two self-images. You have the external self-image and the internal self-image. Internal and external. Guys, if you learn this right now, it would completely change your life. It changed my life. What's the external self-image? The way you present yourself, the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you dress, the way you post on social media, the way the world views you. You see, before I met Bob, I always had a positive external self-image. Man, let's try this chat one more time, because I'm not going to let negativity block us. So let's go ahead. Let's try this chat one more time, okay? Let's try this chat one more time, all right? Guys, if you feel like you're supposed to be a millionaire, if you know you're going to be a millionaire, drop a 7 in the chat. Drop a 7 in the chat. Awesome. Okay? What is that? That is a reflection of your external self-image. Before I met Bob, I always felt like a millionaire. I always looked the part. I always talked the talk. Jason has known me for 2 years now. Whenever I met Jason could have never known that I was sleeping in my car. He would have never even known that. Why? Because my external self-image was always on point. Always on point. Look at my social media. I was always on point. But that wasn't what was controlling my results. It was the second one, the self-image, the internal self-image. How you view yourself. It's this self-image right here which is controlling your results. How you view yourself. If you don't see yourself as a leader, guess what? You're not going to attract leaders. If you don't see yourself worthy of being a good trader, guess what? You probably don't talk about trading. It's the way you view yourself that is literally controlling what's coming in and what's coming out of your life. Self-image. Let's get an analogy. Remember the paradigm, I talked about the seed and the fruit. The self-image. The self-image is a thermostat. The self-image is a thermostat. You see, if you're in Miami right now, I don't know what the weather is. Let's just say it's the summertime in Miami. Outside is 90 degrees, but inside of your house, you have the thermostat set to 70 degrees. All right? If somebody needs to leave the door open and let all that hot Miami humidity into your house temperature is going to raise, right? Simple. Guess what? The thermostat is going to kick in, turn on the air conditioning, and lower the temperature in the room. Very clear. Everybody understands that, right? Right? Your self-image does the same thing. You see, you cannot outperform your self-image. You cannot. If you were earning $10,000 a month before joining your company and you come into I Am Academy, you'll be stuck at 10,000. You'll be stuck at Chairman 10. If you're successful in another company and then you come over here, you will be successful if you shift that paradigm. Like Jason is shifting his paradigm, he's getting success. But if you were successful in another company and you come here and you hit that same income, you will hit that paradigm. You will hit that thermostat. You'll hit that self-image. If you start outperforming your self-image, it will regulate you back. Here's an example. Is your income inconsistent right now? Is your income inconsistent? Does it go up, go down, go up, go down, go up, go down? Or does your team go up, go down, go up, go down? Does your trading account go up, go down, go up, go down? You know what that is? That's your self-image. That is your self-image regulating itself. You see, you have a high and you have a low to your self-image. It's your standards. Jason has a high standard. All the chairmen on this call have a high standard. Let's talk about this. So you have a lower standard and a higher standard. You see, if your high standard is $5,000 a month, you'll hit $5,000 a month, maybe P5. You'll hit P5 and then you'll cool off. You'll start taking vacations. You'll stop doing those Instagram videos. You'll stop showing the plan. You'll just start self-regulating and you'll be stuck there. Some of you have been stuck at the same income for a while now. That's why. And then you have a lower standard. Let's say it's less than $2,000 a month. If you start making less than $2,000 a month, you get really nervous. You're like, F, how am I going to pay my bills? Holy shit. And you start working hard and you start bumping it back up. Next month, you hit back up to 5,000 and then you regulate back. And it goes up, down, up, down, up, down. If you know what I'm talking about, drop a 1 in the chat. You have a high and a low. You have a high where if you get to a certain income, you start to relax. And you have a low where if you get too low, you start working too hard. And it's just like this inconsistent. It can even, money is the easiest way to measure that, but it can also be in your relationship. It can be in your weight. It can be in all these factors. We're talking about money now because it's a business call, but it happens in your weight. Look at the people that go lose 10, 20 pounds and then next month they gain it back. Same shit, same shit. You got to understand the self-image that regulates what's going on in your mind. Raise your standard. Raise your standards of yourself. How do you raise your standard? Understanding yourself, gaining awareness. Do not seek income, seek awareness. Do not seek income, seek awareness. When you start seeking awareness, what you do is you start viewing yourself in a better light. When I was earning $3,000 a month, I didn't view myself in a good light. When I started studying with Uncle Bobby P, drop an Uncle Bobby P in the chat. He loves that, by the way. He loves the whole Uncle Bobby P thing. Drop an Uncle Bobby P in the chat. When I started studying with Uncle Bobby P, what he did was he started getting me to view myself in a better light. I started seeing myself as a 6-figure earner. That's why I've earned multiple 6 figures this month. It's because I started changing that. If I can do it, you can do it. I'm 4 months ahead of you. Check this out. If you have more, this is for hope. This is to give y'all hope right now. If you have more than $400 in your bank account right now, you don't got to say nothing. If you have more than $400 in your bank account right now, you are way better off than I was 3 months ago. For real, like for real. If you have more than $400 in your bank account and you are in a better position than I was 3 months ago. That's how fast my life changed when you change your self-image. You want a quantum leap? If you want a quantum leap, drop a 7 in the chat. Is this making sense for you guys? Are you liking this, what I'm sharing with you guys right now? I know it has nothing to do with anything you've ever heard. Are you guys liking this right now? I know this is different. This is straight from Uncle Bobby P. I'm a vessel for information to come to and through me to you guys. Straight from Uncle Bobby P. Self-image, guys. When you begin to understand yourself and study yourself, you feel better about your stuff. You start to realize the potential you have within you. You have spiritual perfection within you that is looking for expansion and fuller expression on a daily basis. A light in this world to bring lightness to the darkness in somebody's life when you reach out to them and recruit them into your business. Somebody say something. Somebody say something for real. Self-image, when you study yourself. Number 3, emotional state. Emotional state. This is something I'm learning right now. I came to a realization today. Emotional state is the key. If you dip down in your emotional state for 1 second, you can miss the opportunity to show the plan and bring somebody into your business. 1 hour of dipping down into a negative vibration can change the results for your day. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Emotional state. The 3 keys right here. Paradigm, understanding the paradigm, understanding your self-image that regulates yourself, and then maintaining internal state. Let's talk about it, family. Here, this whole graph completely changed my life. Let this, what is this, y-axis? Let this y-axis represent your energy level, your energy level. Let this bottom line represent time. Time can be months, years, weeks, minutes, hours, whatever. It's infinite. Time is infinite. So let's talk about a manifestation. You're trying to get to the next rank. You're trying to manifest some money. You're trying to manifest a girlfriend. You're trying to manifest whatever. Let this right here represent whatever you're manifesting. Let this blue line represent your internal state. Let this blue line represent your feelings, your internal state. Let this red line represent your external world. Let this red line represent your external world. Let's talk about it, family. Here you are manifesting. You're saying, I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm a Platinum 1000. I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm a Chairman 10. I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm a Chairman 50, 100, whatever it is, whatever you're manifesting. You see, when you begin to manifest, you are at the highest vibration because it is fresh. It is a new seed. It is a baby in your mind. It is brand new. You are at the highest frequency possible. Here you are, top of the line. But guess what? There's a delay time between when you manifest and when it actually materializes. There's a delay time between when you manifest and when it actually materializes. So what happens is time starts to move. Days go by, weeks go by, months go by. Time is whatever the universe decides. So here it is. You start to move. Here it is. 3 months later, you're still have no customers. 3 months later, you're still stuck at Chairman 10. 3 months later, your trading account is still looking not healthy. And what happens? You start to feel like shit. This doesn't work anymore. I'm a shitty trader. My leaders don't teach me anything. Jace is not a good mentor. The millionaire mentor, all right? They start blaming other people. And guess what? Their internal state feels like shit. But guess what? There's a delay time between when you manifest and when it materializes. And then guess what? Those recruits come. Then you catch that trade right before you're about to quit. You catch that trade. You build a team. You hit P150. You hit that trade. 3 people join your team in one day. 10 people join your team in one day. Boom. It's just out of nowhere. You're like, you get excited. So now what happened was your external world, your environment started to reflect what was happening 2 weeks ago. But guess what? There's a delay time. Drop delay time in the chat. There's a delay time. So here you are feeling like shit now. But guess what? You start to feel excited again. The new recruits came. You hit your next rank. The trade just posted. Shit, things are moving. And you let your external environment get you excited again. And then here you are, boop, you go back to the top. You're excited for another 2 to 3 days, another week. But guess what? What happens? There's a delay time. And your external environment starts to reflect how you felt 2 weeks ago when you're feeling like shit, right before you were about to quit. And then it goes again. Here you are on this emotional roller coaster going up and down, letting your environment control you, letting your external environment make you feel good or make you feel bad. You say, what is your point of support? What is your point of support? Is your point of support outside of you or inside of you? Is your point of support inside of you or outside of you? If you allow your point of support to remain outside of you, you will forever be in a chaotic, emotional state. If you allow your point of support to be you and only you, you can maintain the consistency because nothing will phase you. I went through this over the last 3 days. My goal wasn't manifesting the way I wanted to fast enough. I wanted to hit a certain rank, certain income this month. And my external environment started slowing down. So guess what? My thinking started slowing down. I started letting it affect my internal world. I enroll clients every single day. And then it went 3 days I didn't enroll in clients. My external world started validating what I was thinking a week ago. But I woke up this morning, it's like, no, DeAndre, that's not how it works. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my ship. I dictate what's going on in the world. I impress my thoughts into formless substance. This is what Wallace D. Wattles says in Science of Getting Rich, an amazing book. I impress my thoughts onto formless energy, and my thought must manifest into its material world. I impress those thoughts. And I impress the thoughts that I enroll 3 people a day. I'm not sharing my screen right now. I am pressing that. And so the world is going to bring this into me. You see, you don't have to know how. You don't have to know how to hit Chairman 10. You think Jason knows how to get to Chairman 500? No idea. He doesn't have to know how. He just has to plant the seed, nurture it, and allow it to grow. And allow the people to come. Allow. Don't try, allow. Don't work hard, let these things happen to you. Let these things happen to you. All right, family. So without further ado, if you guys like this little call, drop a 7 on the chat. I had no idea what I was going to show a lesson today. And apparently that this just came into a nice little call. You're loving this, right? So what I'm going to do now is I think really valuable is the Q&A at the end. So what I'll do for the next 9 minutes here, I'm going to do a mastermind, okay? I'm going to mastermind with you guys. So Jason, you cool with that, to do like a little question and answer? I know a lot of this stuff was new to people and it just went over their mind. Oh, let me unmute you. Yeah, I'm muted.
What's up, guys? No, I just wanted to jump in and say a few words. I have to get going here. If any of you guys are interested in actually joining, I know he's talking a lot about I Mastery. We have a lot of girls from Monet on here that Christy's team also comes on this Monday call. But if you guys are interested in joining and teaming up with us inside the mentorship program and actually joining with DeAndre himself, and actually, if you get joined with DeAndre, he will have some more one-on-one mentorship with you, guiding you in this process inside the company, inside of our company. You hear a lot of talk about Chairman 10. Well, this is the company that I'm with, I Mastery. DeAndre's with the company as well. So if you're not signed up, if you want to get signed up, you're interested in hearing more information, reach out directly to DeAndre and he will hook it up. Cool? You got the mic back.
Yeah, I'm also part of the company as well, guys. So we'll learn more all about this stuff. Jason's my mentor when it comes to trading and all this stuff. Okay? So I'm eating some pancakes. This is what we're going to do, okay? We're going to do a mastermind. Here's a very important thing, okay? A lot of people like to jump off at the mastermind. Look at the numbers right now. A lot of people like to jump off at the mastermind. But guess what? I guarantee you they probably don't have the results they want. But look at the number right now. See, look at that. I guarantee you they do not have the numbers that they want, but yet they're jumping off their mastermind because apparently they know. Now, obviously, if you have another call or stuff, that's understandable. But you see a lot of people start jumping off. They're like, oh, the call's done. The call's done. Guess what? So's their income. Their income's not where it's want to be. Now, obviously, if they have a call, which I don't think yet because we saw 5 minutes or whatever. Crazy, huh? People are crazy. Talk about the paradigm. I'm calling all y'all people out. I'm calling, man, I'm your big brother. I'm going to call you out. I'm going to call you guys out. All right, so this is what we're doing. We're going to hop in the mastermind, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to click on participants, and then you're going to raise your hand, and I'm going to bring you on, okay? So like always, guys, if you want to have a one-on-one 30-minute strategy session with me, learning more about what I was teaching today, self-image, paradigm, how to regulate your internal image or internal state. All of these are stuff I learned from Bob Proctor. So you can go into I Am Academy or whatever respective company you are and crush it. Christy Stone is in the program. Neno Torres in the program. Mina's in the program. Jason in the program. So text Bob Proctor to 3-1996 to schedule a free 30-minute strategy session with me, all right? Whoa, look at all the questions. Holy, that's a lot of questions. Jacob, you were first, all right? So let's go ahead and talk to Jacob. What's up, Jacob? How you doing, bro? Jacob, I unmuted you, I think. Yo, Jacob, you there? You gonna answer the question? There you go, man.
Hello, yes. Can you hear me?
I can hear you perfectly fine, man. What's your question, bro?
I don't really have a question. This is my first time, so I just, I don't know even what to ask. Hello?
Okay. Yeah, no problem. Okay, so this is for people that have questions. So I'm gonna lower your hand, and if you have another question, just feel free to raise it. Okay, we're gonna go straight to questions. Okay, awesome, man. All right, Christopher. Elena. I think I saw you first. Next, Elena.
Okay, perfect. So my question is, I have actually been getting on these calls for a while now, so I'm all into paradigm shifting, and I completely believe in the power of manifestation. So just a quick testimony. I am 31 years old, and in the past year, I noticed that my mindset has been on a decline because of due to personal problems. And like you said, your external environment, I allowed it to affect my internal environment. And I'm trying to get my mindset back. So because I know for a fact of what I'm capable of doing, I'm still having a little bit of self-doubt, and I'm just having a hard time to like really reprogram my brain every single day. And I feel like it's mainly because I'm an only daughter. However, my mom has very, very big, impact in my life, since basically it's just her and I. And I just started network marketing 2 months ago from working in a career in hospitality for 15 years. So for her, she's like, I don't even understand this. Like, everybody thinks it's a scam. So I'm getting a lot of negativity, but from my people, from my side. If they were strangers or friends, I wouldn't care, but it's specifically from my mom, who I actually hold her opinion very high. So how do you deal with like negativity coming from your super inner circle or your parents or something like that?
Yeah, you remember, what's your point of support right now?
Myself.
Be honest with yourself. If you're your own point of support, then that shouldn't phase you.
You're right.
If your point of support is your mom, then however your mom is feeling is going to dictate how you feel. So in reality, if your mom is allowing you to go up and down with your emotions, your mom is your point of support and not yourself. You have to be your own point of support. Now, what happens is when you become your own point of support, despite what your family is saying, you will continue to move in the right direction. For example, I'm 24 years old. I started when I was 19 as an entrepreneur. Dropped out of college. I dropped out of college my first month of network marketing. And my family, ever since that day, was always telling me, go back to school, go back to school, go back to school. You're not making any money, go back to school. And that's what they would say for 5 years. But I never allowed that to affect me. Now, I was always my point of support. I just didn't know it, because I knew that I had a vision that I would fulfill. Now that the fact that I've earned almost $300,000 in 2 months, my family doesn't say that anymore, because now I became my point of support, and now my results are starting to change because I've worked it. I've worked the past. So the question you must ask here, the real question what you're asking is, what is my point of support? Is it myself or is it outside of me? If I allow it to go outside of me, I will always be in an up and a down state, and my family, whatever they say, will dictate how I feel. Versus you being your point of support and then changing the conversation. Changing the conversation. You're with your moms, you love your moms, but sometimes we have to spend less time with them. I can't live with my grandparents anymore, like the house I grew up in, because they just like, I love them. I call them, every couple of days, but I can't be around them.
And that's the situation with my mom as well. So, I've been like a witness of the power of manifestation. Like, I remember I've had like a beautiful career in hospitality and tourism. I've had amazing career where I've been able to travel the world. And obviously coronavirus kind of put a damper on that industry. So I was laid off and started network marketing. But of course, because it's not, I guess, the cookie cutter industry that she thought I was going to be into, and I'm kind of immersing myself in a brand new endeavor, I feel like she's mainly worried, but she's projecting her worry onto me in like a negative way, where I'm starting to self-doubt myself. And I didn't have that issue before, because I was like, no, if I saw myself, being in this position, and within a year I would be able to get, work to what I want. So I know that it's definitely possible, but reprogramming that like self-doubt is super like tricky. So like you said, I guess repetition is, like Uncle Bobby P says, is key to reprogramming that paradigm.
That, and just not allowing everybody listen to this. This is not just for Elena. If you allow somebody to make you feel bad, sad, unhappy, whatever, that is you literally giving your power away. You should never allow anybody to make you feel mad, sad, or any other way. I do not like if I'm ever getting mad. Actually, I never really get mad. But if I'm ever getting sad or like angry or frustrated, what I'm doing is I'm allowing that person to dictate how I feel, the thing I control. If you allow people to do that, guys, it's going to be a very hard life. It's going to be a very hard business. Don't allow anybody to dictate how you feel. You choose to, remember, there's a power flowing to and through you. You have a choice. And if you got to maintain that state. All right, Elena?
Yes, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yes, awesome. Let me get one more question. Angela, is this Angela? Which Angela is this? Angela, unmuted you. Okay, Angela. All right, guys. So while we're waiting for Angela to come on, remember, text Bob Proctor to 31996 if you want to schedule a free 30-minute strategy session with me, okay? Or you can follow me on Instagram and it's in my bio. All right, Angela, hold on, Angela. Let's try this one more time. All right. All right, let's move on to Max. I'm not hearing from Angela. All right,
Yo, what's up, man?
what's going, bro?
Greeting from Italy.
You're from Italy.
Yes.
Awesome.
I am too.
Awesome, man. Nice to meet you. What's your question?
As you already said, you always need this point of support. But when as you already know, the motivation comes and goes. But how do you stay consistent, and how do you still do things for your business even if you don't feel like to?
You gotta have desire. You gotta have a goal. That was a lesson I was gonna do today. Lesson 1 is when you have a desire, you're gonna move no matter what. You're gonna continue to move. You have to build that desire that motivates you to get up. Because motivation, like I said, yeah, it goes up and goes down. But when you have a vision of what you're moving towards, something like an inspiration, you just keep moving. For example, on my goal card, I'm so happy and grateful now that I earn $1 million per month with my team, personally mentored by Bob Proctor. That inspires me so that I continue to keep doing these calls, keep perfecting my performance, getting better so that Bob Proctor, reaches out to me even more. Building a team, getting to $1 million a month, changing lives, building abundance, partnering up with more people, which like Jason. So that it gets me motivated out of bed. I just start moving naturally. Like I'm waking up earlier. Drop a 1 in the chat if you're waking up earlier now on a more consistent basis. You're waking up early because you're excited. Stay excited because you have a desire, you have a mission. So you got to build that desire, man. You gotta keep on these calls. So I do lesson 1, or if you join the program, we talk about that. All of my clients are excited about their life. They're up and they're moving. Nobody's going backwards. None of my clients are going backwards. They're all going forward because they have a desire. So you'd have to either become a client or wait until I do lesson 1, probably sometime in the future. When we talk about building that goal, building that desire within you. Once you have that, bro, motivation, whether it's there or not there, will always keep moving. Because even when you're feeling like shit, actually, when you're maintaining state, but things aren't going your way in the physical world, your desire still keeps you moving. Your desire still keeps you moving. For 5 years, I struggled financially. For 5 years, not anymore, because my desire always kept me moving, and now my external world is validating how I felt for 5 years. Did that help?
All right. Yeah, I think you need to think, to see the things in your mind before they're in the external world, and I think you need to work on that, of course, yeah.
Definitely. Yep. Thoughts are things. We become what we think about. Earl Nightingale says we become what we think about. So guys, you want to make sure you hop on every Friday calls. By the way, if you're in my other chat, can you post in the group chat, my Uncle Bobby P chat? I do these calls 3 times a week. I do one on Mondays with Jason Stone, and I do one on Wednesdays and Fridays. So I literally teach this stuff every single Wednesday and Friday. If you're in my chat, can you please post the Telegram share link in the chat, please? Go there, and post it in there. Thank you, Lola. Thank you. So guys, in the chat right now, Lola just posted the Uncle Bobby P link. Click on that, join my Telegram group where I do these every single Wednesday and Friday. And you can get more information. Or if you want to take this to a higher level where I coach you on a private basis, text Bob Proctor to 31996, and I'll tell you more about the coaching program that Jason, Christy, Nina, and all these 6-figure earners are in, okay? So you can either join the Telegram group Mondays and Wednesdays, or text Bob Proctor for that free 30-minute strategy session, and you might even get involved with the program if I feel you're a good fit. All right, without further ado, family, I am out getting prepared for my next call. I'll see you guys next week.